Hi everyone, it's Diary of a Mystic. I wanted to do an updated reading on Brian Laundrie and take a look at the energies, if anything has shifted or changed, and also to pick up on anything that comes to me as well to share that with you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And a little bit about me, I'm primarily a clairvoyant reader. I use the tool of the tarot to assist me in my readings. And this is going to be a reading focused primarily on Brian Laundrie, who is a person of interest in the Gabby Petito case, and to focus on what is going on with Brian right now, what's currently going on with Brian Laundrie, as well as focus in on what's to come about next surrounding Brian Laundrie. So I keep getting the number, and I got this number before the video even started, of 440. That could be a route number, like a highway number, 440, 440. So if there's anything that correlates to that number, to me it's more like a road, a highway, a route number, or that could even be a time of day. 440, so 440 is coming to me. So if you know of anything that correlates with that, which may be near where Brian Laundrie's family home is, or if this is in Florida somewhere. I live in West Virginia, so I'm not familiar with Florida highways or routes or whatnot. That also could be something outside of Florida. Let's see what's going on. He got the same card that he got in the first reading that I did about him, in the same position. Now I'm using a different deck this time, which is interesting. Okay, and his father comes into the reading as well. And so does his mother. Alright, so first card we have is the King of Cups energy. This is father. I feel that the father is strategizing this whole thing. Many people have subjected or blamed his mother for being an enabler, perhaps. His father's directing this. I feel that his father's directing this because he's protecting his son, but he's also protecting or trying to protect his family's legacy. So King of Cups comes in first. That to me is father in the tarot deck. Here we come in, and if you go back to my first reading, of Brian Laundrie, and I'll put a link in this video. Brian came up as the King of Pentacles. Here he is again in the same position. This time he's hiding. Eight of Cups. This is also movement during the night. This also can be one where it's a lunar card, meaning this could be within the next 28 days, which is a full lunar cycle. He's under the cover of darkness. He may move during the night. Okay, so he has obviously not been seen. He's in hiding, and this is validating to me that he is in hiding. He also has financial resources coming up as the King of Pentacles. Okay, he has financial resources. So he's definitely, could also be in disguise, and he's definitely on the move. So typically, this card traditionally can signify someone who has checked out or left or is leaving a situation. He has left, he is leaving, and it also can be an indicator of literally by night. I do feel that Brian is near water. I don't feel that he's necessarily in the Carlton Reserve area, but I do feel that he has access or is near water. So this is very much telling me that he is and he has left. It's being validated in the reading, but he's also under the cover of darkness. He's being hidden. Okay, so here we have the disappointment when it comes to maintaining and keeping a traditional role, especially with society. This has caused much discontentment to his family. Hierophant shows me this is either through religious beliefs, strict rules or regulations, traditions on how a family should be, tradition in a family, okay? And his behavior and his actions have gone against that. But someone is still trying to maintain this at all costs, okay? Especially with the Hierophant coming in. He's very much about adhering to strict rules, regulations, protocols, tradition, etc. Higher education. Okay, so clearly this shows me that someone is trying to keep and maintain, which sounds outrageous, is still trying to maintain this reputation about themselves within the family. And because the King of Cups has begun the reading, this is Father. I feel that the Father is narrating this. He's running the narrative. He also may be the one that is giving Brian financial resources, but his energy comes in first with the reading. The mother may be against this, okay? And I'm saying this because she's the Queen of Pentacles, so she's financially stable. But she's also very defensive. She's defensive, perhaps defending her son Brian, defending her home, as this is the wounded warrior, and he is defending what is his. She's looking at this. She is the wounded warrior right now because she's on the defense. She may also be against this idea of covering or hiding her son. So, but she also may be compliant in it. I do feel that she knows just as much as the father does. Great protector of her home right now. Very much protecting what's rightfully hers, which is her property and her home. But there's a lot of defensive action here. Whereas I feel the father's energy is trumping his son's whereabouts. So the moon with the Nine of Swords. here we come in with deception. Okay, here we come in also with theft. We also come in under the cover literally at night. There's a lot of movement at nighttime with Brian. Knight of Swords energy, this is someone who's aggressive, assertive. This is also someone who comes across as being chaotic, as well as, to me, the Knight of Swords energy is the drama queen. Okay, this is also it's a younger male, which is Brian, but it's also someone who acts on impulse. So, with the moon's influence in the Knight of Swords, this is also showing me an element of danger that this person, Brian Laundrie, may resort to any type of action, okay, because there's an element of secrecy here, there's an element of danger here as well. And this person is very aggressive. So he is a person of interest. He does have an arrest warrant issued, but he's also, I feel, very dangerous. Okay, he's coming into the reading as very dangerous right now. Okay. There may be a push and a need for the truth to come out, primarily from the parents, but somebody's indecisive about this right now. This is the stalemate energy where no action is being produced. There's a need here for truth, but at the same time, there's inaction. There's also a cover-up, okay? So this card to me can very much symbolize a cover-up. This is calling upon a new cycle of taking action, especially clarity and a breakthrough in speaking the truth. But this is inaction here. This cycle may be coming up to where the parents may speak out, okay, or they may even give some of the truth, not all of the truth, okay, but some of the truth, because it's almost like split in half here. There's a little bit of nuggets of truth, and then there's we're covering up, we're hiding the truth, okay, but definitely cover up here. The authorities come in right here. So King of Swords and the Four of Swords. This is showing me the strategy that law enforcement, FBI have is to get this person of interest, Brian Laundrie, the subject, okay, to put him behind bars. All right. They're also being very silent about certain aspects about this case that they are not telling the public about. There's almost like a retreat action here, okay? So if you watch the media, if you watch the news and they're saying authorities are retreating or pulling back from the search, this is a strategy, okay? This may not be the case, but this is kind of like a strategy that they're using. King of Swords can very much apply to any type of law enforcement, military security, government agency, but there's the strategist here. So they have a strategy. So they're also using means of silence in some aspects as well. And the end goal is, I feel, in the next 4 weeks, the end goal is for there to be peace and rest to finding Brian Laundrie and to put this case, to give it this case, the actions of Brian, and to give Gabby Petito's family a rest period, especially mentally, okay? But there's some things here that are not being talked about or offered up publicly. So even if it seems like they're retreating from something or pulling back from something, don't think that that's a fail. They're manipulating the situation because they realize that Brian is watching, the family is watching everything that they're doing. Okay, but there's a strategy to all this. So here we come in next with the High Priestess and the Star card. Intuitively, I feel everyone knows that what we see on the news or what we're watching, intuitively everyone knows that his family most likely has helped him. Intuitively everyone knows that he's not in the Carlton Reserve. Everyone seems to know this, okay? So we're being directed intuitively here with the High Priestess. The things are still remaining a mystery. Things are still remaining a mystery because they're not being, and how can I explain this? We are not supposed to know yet. And I know everybody wants answers, answers, answers. On the spiritual plane, with the Star card here, on the spiritual plane, and hang in there for a minute because I'm going to go outer limits. On the spiritual plane, Gabby's spirit knows where he is. On the physical plane, we don't know where he is. But trust me, when I see these two cards together, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, okay, they know where he is. We don't know. That's still a mystery. So not everything is being revealed, especially with the High Priestess energy coming into the reading. Star validates to have hope and hold on, to have faith and trust the process of what's going on right now, okay? To have faith and to trust the process of what is going on right now, which you could be like, well, what does that even mean? To have faith and trust, because there is a strategy that is being executed here, okay? Especially with the King of Swords coming into the reading. I feel with Brian, the family has really enabled him to go off into a direction by withholding information. So the Four of Pentacles here is holding on too tightly to things. This could be people, possessions, money, etc. Someone here is really holding on tightly to their son. The Knight of Cups, water sign, young male, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, really holding on tightly to their son. Because everything's at stake for this family. Their reputation, their business, financials, everything is at stake. And they were holding on and putting everything on the line to protect him. To protect him. So I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to ask the cards, will Brian be found within the next month? And I know many have speculated that perhaps he's gone to Mexico. I don't feel that. I feel that his energy is traveling up the East Coast of the United States. I don't feel that his energy has gone more south. I don't feel that his energy has. Now, I did see him crossing bodies of water. You certainly can do that on the East Coast. So I feel that he is near water, but I feel that his energy is moving up the coastline. Will Brian Laundrie be captured by the FBI or other agencies? What's to come about with Brian Laundrie being captured by the FBI or other agencies? I just had a weird image of him wearing glasses. So he could even be wearing glasses as a disguise. Here's the Six of Cups. Now this came up for him in his first reading, and it felt like it was someone tied to him that he once worked with. So the Six of Cups energy is here. I feel like someone from his past is in his energy. Okay, like somebody else knows. Somebody else knows. This person knows from his past, and they're on the fence, okay, about offering up any type of leader information. So here we have suspended action. Somebody from his past is, and this is what's ultimately, okay, ultimately, this is what is suspending movement is there's something from either his past that he, someone from his past in particular who's helping him, because right here is the suspended action, the inaction, no movement, not willing, like I stated in the one reading I did for him, he is not willing to be the sacrificial lamb. He's not willing to sacrifice himself at all. At all. Okay? And in terms of, many speculate, well, maybe he's committed suicide or maybe he's dead. I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to ask the cards the same question. All right, so what's to come about with Brian Laundrie? Has Brian Laundrie passed, or is Brian Laundrie still alive? I'm also getting Sarasota, and I don't know how far away Sarasota is from Northport. If somebody can Google that, they're showing me Sarasota. Is Brian Laundrie still on this physical plane, or is Brian Laundrie on this spiritual plane? Has Brian Laundrie passed over, or is Brian Laundrie still alive? Here's the Hangman again. Okay. I feel that he is. He's, you could even say, and you would see this card and say, well, maybe he hung himself. No. This is suspended action. This is where we're around, but we ain't doing a damn thing about it, okay? He is, I feel, alive. He's not doing anything about it. He's not doing anything about it. And I also feel that he's by himself. So in terms of someone helping him from his past, that could even be somebody who's helping him that he knows, who he's in direct contact with other than his family. I don't feel that he's in direct contact with his parents. I feel that they have helped him. I also feel that his father was the one who basically set all of this up, okay, to save face, to save the reputation and legacy of their family name, family business, family assets, etc. I do feel that he's by himself, especially with the Nine of Pentacles is solo. So he's by himself. All right, wherever he is at, he is by himself. He's in hiding. He's been financially set up, and this appeared in the first reading, which I'll link, and he's on the move. He's in hiding. He most likely may move or go out during the night as well. So I'm going to shuffle one more time just to see what other messages come through. What other messages do we have surrounding the disappearance of Brian Laundrie, who's on the move, on the lam from authorities? What are other messages that are coming through surrounding Brian Laundrie? I feel if there's one person in particular from his past who is a male that he's in contact with. There's one. Seven of Pentacles. This shows me that this may go on for some time. This may go on for some time because there's something here that is going to be uncovered. Okay, something is going to be unearthed. Little signs, something is linking itself together here with finding him. One thing, one clue is leading to the next one. Follow the money trail. Also follow and look at where monies have gone for things, especially from, I feel, from his family. Okay? This is all being connected here. And this card also came up when I was reading for Gabby. All right, in Gabby's video, this card came up. I think that he feels that he is so skilled, and I've talked about this before. Brian believes, because he's been getting away with things for so long, however this came about for him in his life, he's been doing this for a very long time. But he can only evade, okay, he can only evade the authorities for so long. He has been a liar for a long time. Here's the lying, sneaky, shady, all right, card here. Sneaky behavior. He's been doing this for a long time. And I feel that he almost believes that he can get away with it. That he has gotten away with things before in the past. Okay? And I also feel that he feels he's such a mastermind of what he does that he's going to be able to get away with this. So, with these two cards in the reading, it just goes to show how far he has, how even in his young years of being 24 years old, I feel like something began for him of knowing how to manipulate situations, even in his teenage years. Okay, this has been going on for a long time with him. He is almost chameleon-like he will mirror other people. He will take on other people's likes, dislikes, personalities, where he kind of blends in. Okay, because he knows He knows how to plant ideas into people's heads of who he portrays himself to be. And so when I go back to this part of the reading, which to me is a dangerous person, he is very dangerous. And he primarily moves about at night, but he's a very aggressive type individual. And I feel that there may be a dramatic moment that takes place at nighttime when no one is expecting this, okay? That comes in as very aggressive, very assertive, very hasty. There also could be something, if he gets too desperate, where he may have to steal something to survive. Okay? But I do feel that Brian's energy is here. He's alive. Brian's in hiding. And Daddy has done all of this, has enabled his son to get away. Many people attack the mom a lot, but really the father is the one who's in charge of this whole operation here. So that's what I'm picking up on surrounding Brian Laundrie. Of course, we're all still following this case, and hopefully we will know more as the days go on. And Brian Laundrie, I don't feel is going to turn himself in. I feel that Brian Laundrie is going to get away with this as much as and as far as he can. He's not willing to be the sacrificial lamb and to give himself up. I don't feel that at all. I do feel, however, that he's a very dangerous individual. So thank you so much for watching. I know this reading was a bit long, but thank you so much for watching. And make sure to like, share, subscribe. Take care, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon.